Well, the issue of the Palestinians who've been brought here is a matter, as I said, that we're paying attention to. We obviously need to look at the origins, where it started, the reason why they've been brought here. And ordinarily we would have said they should go back because they didn't have any documentation. But out of empathy, out of compassion, and because they are a people that we as South Africa have raised our hands to support, we felt that we should accept them and process their matter. So their matter is being processed. We are discussing it. Our intelligence agency is involved, and the Home Affairs is involved, and DERCO is also involved. So we're going to do a proper evaluation and see what the future portends when it comes to this. So we will be dealing with it, and as I said, we will make an announcement so that the people of South Africa know precisely what is happening and how this matter came to be where it is.
Indeed. We're confirming that indeed this is the group of Palestinians.
Come out, yes. So we are fortunate at least that they've been released. As a member of parliament, my name is Imran Musa. I belong to the Al Jamaa party. I am also a member of the International Portfolio Committee, and we have assisted in terms of ensuring that there's intervention for these passengers to come through free. And as you see, we're fortunate that through the intervention of our Minister of International Relations, Lamola, as well as DERCO's Director General, Zain Dango, they've assisted, and all has made this possible for us to have the passengers released today.
Perhaps if maybe there's just one of them that we could speak, you take them, take us to one of them.
Sure, but they don't speak English. A lot of them don't speak.
All right, perhaps if we could just get a quick translation and speak to some of the Palestinians that were on. Perhaps let's perhaps speak to this lady who was one of the passengers, ma'am.
What do you need to ask?
We just need to ask her. I mean, how is she feeling? How is she feeling now that she's been released?
She says all praises due to God. 2 days we are on a journey, and it's been and sitting on the chair for 2 days. There was no water, there was nothing to drink, and they're extremely hungry. There was no the cell phone was not unable to be charged over this, so it was very, we've been oppressed. So we are grateful for the people of South Africa for what they have done for us. Thank you so much.
Perhaps we can get someone else as well, sir. If you could please just assist us with some of the translations as well. All right, if you could come this way with us, sir, just for some of the translations, because some of them,
I want them to
all right, are not able. That is the group. Yeah, that is the group right there. I'll ask my colleague.
Let me arrange.
Take a look there, women and children, as well as some of the men as well. We try to speak to some of the Palestinians who have come off this aircraft. And at this particular stage, one of them has expressed relief. You would know that that plane landed at about 7:50 this morning, and they've been stuck on that aircraft. In fact, in breaking news, this is breaking news at this hour, the 153 Palestinians that had traveled from the Gaza area and arrived here at OR Tambo International Airport have been released into South Africa. And the Border Management Authority also releasing a statement saying that following verification and intervention, the travelers have been admitted this evening. By the time the admission, 23 of the 153 travelers had already transferred from South Africa to their ultimate destinations. Therefore, only remaining is 130 passengers that were processed into the country. So officially, let me bring in this gentleman who was also on the aircraft. Sir, just ask him, I'm sure he's quite relieved that they've made it into South Africa after being on the plane for several hours.
أنتم تفرحون جئت اليوم بعد يومين في الطائرة، كيف كان الحال اليوم؟
كان يوم شاق جدا وكان
تتكلم.
بقول لك كيف كان اليوم
تكلم معي.
بداية بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
I'd like to start in the name of God.
نشكر الجالية الموجودة هنا في جنوب أفريقيا على ترحيبها.
We are thankful to the people of South Africa
وحسن الضيافة.
for the hospitality that they're showing to us today.
شعرنا إنه نحن ببيتنا الثاني.
And
فلسطين وجنوب أفريقيا.
this is our second home.
عيد واحدة.
From Palestine to South Africa is our second home.
يوم عصيب كان صرنا 3 أيام بدون نوم.
They haven't had any sleep for 2 days.
بدون طعام.
No food, no drink. Things have been very difficult in the last 2 days of traveling.
نتمنى الفترة الجاية تكون فترة أفضل من اللي احنا فيها طالعين منها. طالبين الأمن والسلام لأطفالنا.
نعيش بأمان وحرية.
So yes.
من تعرف من دمار ومن
جئت من نيروبي كينيا وكنت مسافر هناك.
احنا تفاصيل السفر يعني كانت صعبة بصراحة، ما بدناش نخوض فيها كثير، ممكن اليوم مرتاحين نتكلم فيها فيما بعد.
The travel was long and the travel was quite hard, but you came, like I'm saying, you came from Nairobi. جئت من نيروبي.
نيروبي صحيح.
Yeah, so they were spending كم ساعة كنت فيه؟
احنا صرنا بقول لك 3 أيام 72 ساعة ما نمناش ولا دقيقة.
Okay, so they were there for a couple of hours in Nairobi and then they came to South Africa. متى جئتم من جنوب أفريقيا؟
اليوم الساعة 8 صباحا.
So in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, they landed in South Africa and they've been, of course, in the airport terminals before entering into South Africa for about 12 hours on the plane.
And quite a relief, of course. There's also women and children. It must have been quite tough. I mean, the reasons that have been given.
لأن كان النساء والأولاد وهكذا حمل.
أكيد السفر صعب جدا كان.
Without a doubt, it's been very difficult because the journey itself has been very hard.
خارج عن شعورنا. مشاكل كثير واجهتنا الأطفال للنساء.
Of course, with the children especially, it's extremely difficult to be traveling like this without.
صراحة.
It's extremely difficult. But أنتم فرحين الآن، مسرورة الآن.
جدا.
أكيد جدا، إحنا بين أحبتنا في جنوب أفريقيا.
But we are very happy.
مدى المحبة والاحترام الموجود الآن.
And for the honor and the respect that we've received
إن شاء الله نقدر ننقل الصورة اللي إحنا أخذناها وانطباع الأول بلدنا الثاني.
So we don't know what the future holds, whether we'll be in South Africa or whatever the situation is, but we are very grateful for the hospitality and the welcome that we received in South Africa.
All right, let's me bring you in as well, sir. There's quite a relief I see. Most of them, there's women and children. Said they've fled hardship. There's nothing left where they come from, and they're grateful for the hospitality that South Africa has given.
Absolutely, and it's so unfortunate that we're living in 2025 and we've got people who are fleeing a war zone and an active genocide when they've been bombed from all directions for the last 2 years. Gaza is unlivable, intentionally made uninhabitable by the Israeli regime, and this is the result of that. People are displaced, women, children, including all of those who've been massacred by the Israelis. So this is a sad state of affairs, and the world needs to rein Israel in for this. It's about time Israel is brought to account.
All right. Do we know where they will be taken to different areas? I do understand that others have travelled to other destinations already, according to the Border Management Authority. The initial number that we had, let me just take a look here. The official statement that I see has been released is that 23 of the 153 travellers have already transferred from South Africa to their ultimate destination. So only 130 passengers were processed into the country this evening.
That's correct. They'll be going to different locations in Johannesburg, help them get settled. The community has done fantastic work in helping them. They'll check out their medical needs. They'll check out what the situation is, who needs what, and that assessment will take a few days. But I think after the harrowing experience of having to travel out of an active war zone by the occupier and going to Nairobi and Kenya and then having to come to South Africa, it's beyond human comparison, the difficulty that these people have had to go through.
Thank you very much indeed. We do appreciate your time. I'm going to ask my colleague Cyril Ramaphosa to just stay on those visuals. You can see these are the passengers, according to the Border Management Authority. 23 of the 153 travelers had already transferred from South Africa to their ultimate destinations. Therefore, only the remaining 130 passengers were processed. These are the ones that were processed into the country under the care of the gift of the givers. And given the Palestinians are eligible for a 90-day visa-exempt travel to South Africa, they've been processed as per normal and will be required to adhere to all conditions of entry. The BMA says it will continue to strictly uphold the legal and regulatory frameworks of the Republic of South Africa. So breaking news, 130 of the 153 travelers have entered South Africa. In fact, 23 earlier. Altogether, there had been 153. 23 have already transferred from South Africa to ultimate destinations. 130 passengers were processed into the country under the care of the gift of the givers. And that is the current situation at this particular time. And we do know that they will be traveling to various destinations and will be housed in different areas as well. And I'm just going to see if I can't get the gentleman who had been translating for us to perhaps just get details, a bit more details of some of the communication here. Most of them are not English speaking, as you would understand, but the sense that we generally are getting from them at this stage is that they are relieved to be here. They are relieved that South Africa has allowed them into the country, and it's a sense of relief coming from an area where they say they have nothing left. Nothing has been left for them in their country. And what we're hearing from the Border Management Authority, of course, is that in that statement they say that given that the Palestinians are eligible for a 90-day visa exempt travel to South Africa, they've been processed as per normal and will be required to adhere to all of the conditions of entry. Of course, the gift of the givers at the forefront as well of ensuring that this did happen. There was food and supplies that had been taken to these Palestinians who had been stuck on that aircraft since very early this morning. And I'm going to try and see if once again there was a gentleman who at this particular stage had been translating for us. Sir, if you're able to translate for us at this stage what is being said in terms of what happens next.
So what they're doing, they've got a list of all the people. They're asking for the Palestinians to send on one side. They're going to try to arrange accommodation for them now and see if they can then safely get them to a place for tonight's accommodation. And the rest of the South Africans just asking them to separate themselves while they can identify who the refugees, who the Palestinians are, and how to deal with them for this evening.
We need to separate those who got accommodation against those who haven't.
So yeah, so that's the process is going to start now. There's a list of people here on the.
Could you do us a favor and just move over that way? We want to gather all of them here, right?
All right. Good evening, sir. Perhaps just 1 second. I see. All right. Thank you very much. We'll move towards this particular direction and see maybe if we're not able to get more translations speaking to some of these Palestinians who've come off the aircraft, and maybe we could speak to some others as well. All right, they're shy at this particular stage. Let me see if there's anyone else.
I'll get a gentleman for you, maybe. Give me a minute, right?
All right. All right, so the particulars of the Palestinians are being asked for at this stage. What is happening now is that their names are being taken down and accommodation is being sought for them for this evening. And they're here on a 90-day eligibility visa exempt travel. So I guess what will then take place once that is
I'm having difficulty finding someone.
They haven't got accommodation. Just arrange the hall for us.
All right, so at this stage, accommodation.
We're trying to show
It seems as if, there's still accommodation that is being sought for the Palestinians, who of course have come off.
Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Entertainment. Guys, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my videos. I will really appreciate it. Guys, please watch the ads, my beautiful people. Please watch the ads. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to be speaking about how Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa has accepted undocumented foreigners to be in South Africa. Sanalwam, firstly, I want to say I really sympathize with Palestinians, but guys, there is nothing that can literally make it right to enter country illegally. Why is it that our law in South Africa is only applying to African countries, but Palestinians are being allowed to enter South Africa illegally? Why is that happening? Also, guys, why is Mr. Ramaphosa saying that we should sympathize with Palestinians? Why is this man running this country with sympathy? How will South Africa go forward if we have a president who is running this country with sympathy? Like, make it make sense. Guys, let us be honest. I mean, there is no an Arabic country whereby they could have been accommodated. Why do they choose South Africa? Because of the new country, like in South Africa, no matter how they come, they're gonna be accepted. And that was the truth. So you can imagine how many Palestinian people are gonna come to South Africa. So Israelites are gonna come for us. Guys, hey, Hashem, this country will never cease to amaze me. Like, the things that are happening in this country will never cease to amaze me. Guys, there's a lot of things that are happening in this country. But Mr. Ramaphosa, every time when foreign nationals are having problem, he's the first person to literally intervene. Right now, he has time. He is being interviewed about the situation with Palestinians. But guys, right now, women are being killed in South Africa. We have high GBV in the country. Has he ever addressed that? No. We have high unemployment rate. Has he ever addressed that? No. The only thing that he's asking us, he's saying, Kuti, like, ask yourself why rich people are why white people are rich and black people are poor. What kind of a president is that? Wow, Sanalwam. Like, Mr. Ramaphosa is literally not a leader. Honestly speaking, guys, there is no way. He's giving foreign nationals so much airtime. Guys, we need Mr. Ramaphosa as a country. We need him. Guys, I'm not being inhumane or whatsoever. Like, I sympathize with a Palestinian, like I said. It's not nice to be seeing women and children be unalived. However, guys, why are they coming into the country illegally? Why are they being allowed to enter South Africa illegally? This country is not beating the allegation of being a banana republic. I don't want to lie to you. Do you think if it was us South Africans going to Palestine illegally, do you think they could have accepted us? No, they wouldn't even think twice. They will literally return their flight. They won't even hesitate. So, because of we are the mother nation, we want to literally cater to every nation in the world. It is so crazy, guys. Like, hey, I'm just imagining like how Palestinians are literally gonna be filled in South Africa because of also, guys, remember there were two planes. The first plane, the first bunch of people, they are already in South Africa. This is the second plane. So more planes are coming because of they have seen like South Africa is an easy way go. Oh, Mr. Ramaphosa, guys. Mr. Ramaphosa is literally destroying our country biggie by biggie. Like, foreigners are taking over this country. I'm telling you. How? They are taking this country biggie by biggie because of our president. Because of our president. He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen to our cry. He doesn't prioritize the citizens of South Africa. He doesn't at all. It's so sad to watch, Sanalwam. It's literally so sad. Guys, let's Palestinian go to a neighbor country. South Africa is very, very far from Palestine. Let us be honest. It's very, very far. But Sanalwam, please comment down below what you guys think about this video. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you guys on my next one. Bye, guys.